Indira, thanks so much. It is crunch time for the New-Indy Containerboard. That's the York County paper mill accused of emitting a foul-smelling hydrogen sulfide. Now, tomorrow is the deadline for public comment on the proposed consent decree between the EPA and New-Indy. It's essentially a settlement that outlines changes New-Indy has to make to its operations. Also, a fine of $1.1 million. Here's the thing, though. Attorneys representing homeowners impacted by all of this say $1.1 million, simply not enough. WCNC Charlotte's Chloe Leshner is in Catawba with more on what comes next.
Today, the EPA dumped a ton of new documents with information about what's going on here at New-Indy Containerboard. Lawyers asked for an extension to that public comment period so that they could get through the new information, but that request was denied. As New-Indy Containerboard and the EPA work towards a settlement, homeowners who have filed countless complaints say the foul chemical smell the paper mill emits hasn't gotten much better.
I get an instant headache. Sometimes my face tingles. I get a little dizzy.
Attorneys representing the homeowners say they were given less than 24 hours to go through new information from the EPA, information they believe could help build their case against New-Indy.
It's just sort of one more act in a line of disappointing acts, frankly, from the EPA. You know, the EPA is charged with protecting the residents. We represent the residents, so theoretically our interests should be aligned. Unfortunately, that's not the case.
The proposed consent decree would fine New-Indy $1.1 million.
That's only about 48 cents per person in the affected area, so it's not much.
And require the paper mill to make changes to their operations. Attorneys say the proposed fix is too narrow, only focusing on one contaminant when they argue the plant is releasing more.
Our experts believe that the consent decree solves less than 90% of the problems.
New documents show in its public comment the South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control is asking for the final agreement to include explicit maintenance, operation, and anti-backsliding requirements. As the legal process drags on, many are hoping for significant changes soon.
Our health is more important than your profit.
We reached out to the EPA for a comment, but haven't heard back yet. A representative for New-Indy said in part that this settlement protects the public's interests and allows the plant to operate safely. In Catawba, Chloe Leshner, WCNC Charlotte.
Well, as you know, we have been covering this story for more than a year now on WCNC Charlotte. You can find all of our articles, including some of the original complaints from residents. Find it all on our website, WCNC.com.